back to my channel. Wanted to get on here today and do a get ready with me with the Milani Soft and Sultry. This is an everyday eye with the Soft and Sultry. I've already got a full face of makeup on. When I start, I'll list everything that I use down below, and I'm just going to jump right into this. I hope you enjoy it. Good morning, y'all. Okay, so we're using the Milani Soft and Sultry this morning. This is smooth and blendable, and well, you'll see. We're just going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to put a powder under here for any fallout. And what I'm using is this Becca Under Eye because I don't like it as a brightener, but it's nice and thin down there. I already have all my makeup on except for my eyes, and I'm going to list all that down below. Okay, what I'm working with here are hooded eyes, but I will tell you my main concern is not getting out of hand, because you know you're supposed to go up over your crease with the hooded eye, but if I go up too high, it does not look as good. So I'll start with my crease and work up real slow. Okay, so we're going to start with our crease, and I'm going to do one eye with you, and then I'll fast forward through the other one. I'm going to dip into this color right here, this dark brown. And I'm using my Sigma E47. Look how thin that is. I can keep good control with that. I'm going to tap off the excess. And then do you see where my crease is down here? I'm going to lean my head back, and I'm going to put a dot right here, right by my outer crease. And I'm going to put a dot here on my inner. Because on my hooded eyes, a lot of my focus with my eye shape is on this inner. You hear a lot about the outer. My main headache is my inner. So I put a dot right here to guide me. And that also is really good for disguising my hooded eye over here. And then down on my crease, I'm connecting those. And I'm holding my brush up so I have a good angle. And see, it's already up over my crease a little bit. Okay, then I'm going out a little bit further out here, straight out, not down. I tend to want to go down, but I'm trying to lift my eye up. And I'm staying on my crease, but it's going a little above it. Okay, and then I'm dipping back in, and I'm going to go right down here, tapping. I always tap first, and that helps with fallout a lot. And then coming out a little further than my eye. Still trying to stay down. Okay, next I'm getting a brush shaped like this. I think this is the MAC 221. Yeah, this is the MAC 221, and I'm just going to blend right on top of what I already have. And then over here, blending that out so careful. Kind of in tiny circular motions, and making this right here rounded. That gives you that nice, deeper set look. Okay, then I'm getting my brush cleaner. I got this off Amazon for about $6, and it's crucial. Cleaning that off and continuing on the same eye right on top of that. And nothing like pressure. Real nice. And again, trying to make this over here look nice and rounded. And this blending, when you start with a darker shade like this and you're blending with a tiny bit bigger brush, it's working up and making a transition. That works so well for me. Sometimes I'll start with the transition, but this is just a real controlled way to do my hooded eyes. Okay, then coming out a little further on this side and a little more up, because it's a little more hooded than this eye and a little smaller. It's my stepchild. All right, going into this kind of dusty pink over here. It's a little bit darker in real life than it looks right there. Tapping off and doing the same thing. Just layering that up a little. Okay, I'm going to get my E47 again, and we're going to deepen up the crease again. And I'm going to go in with that same dark brown down here. I'm tapping so I don't get a lot of fallout. And then on my crease, not going all the way up onto that transition we just made. Into the crease. And going on a little further than my eye. Staying low. And working over a little bit more, still staying low. Okay, now I'm going to get, this is the part where I use a little bit bigger of a brush. And I've got the Wayne Goss. It's shaped like this. I'll tell you what I love about these Wayne Gosses. They're a little bit stiffer and they have a point. So even though this is big, it's a little bit stiff and it's got that point. So it doesn't, you know, it kind of gets in there. Okay, I'm not getting anything on my brush. I'm going to look down and open my eyes wide to see, you know, if my eyes look hooded when I do that. This one's pretty good, but I'm going to blend that outer over, and I'm keeping my brush up, digging into the crease, but looking up. So it kind of blends it up a little bit. And I'm not putting a lot of pressure. Okay, cleaning that off, and I'm going to do the same thing with the other side. And then I'm digging in, and I'm using this fluffy part that's pretty clean, cleaning it off again, and I'm blending this so that's real smooth on this inner edge. No pressure. And then just working up to a tiny bit with the point on the end of this brush. This brush is, you know, soft but stiff. We'll come back to the eyeshadow. But to create more of an eyelid right here, I'm going to get my Jumbo Stick and Milk. Hang on. Hang on, a little more blending. Okay, I'm going to get my Jumbo Stick and Milk. This, you can also do this with a brush and concealer. This is just really fast for every day. And right over here on this inner, I'm going to create more of a lid and a brightness. This eye that's smaller gets a little bit more than this eye. Create some symmetry. And I'm just starting here right at the very inner, real thin down there, and working over, just real light. Then I'm getting a clean E47, one of my other ones, being sure this is clean, and I'm going to go over that just a little bit to take some of the creamy down. Okay, I'm going to get that same Sigma E47 and I'm going into something real light. I'm going into that one and into this light one over here to even lighten it a little bit more. And then I'm just going over that. Okay, let's do a little bit of eyeliner. I'm going to get my Lancome in Black Coffee, and I just make a really thin line. Digging into the eyelashes, I already did my waterline this morning, just for a little bit more definition. A little fatter out here, and then I go a little further out over here. Okay, going back to eyeliner for a minute. I'm going to knock this this powder off. I'm going to get my old standby, the Prestige in Black Brown. And out here, I'm going to just, yeah, I pretty much stick to kind of the outer because I like a rounded eye. And I'm just coming out into my eyeshadow. If you do not have an Urban Decay sharpener, I love this sharpener. I can't believe how much I love this sharpener. They're $10 at Sephora, worth every penny of that $10. Okay, then I'm coming up into my eyeshadow. Then I'm getting a Morphe M504. This is a great blending brush for right up here. And I'm going over it before I put any eyeshadow on it, just blending and down into my eyeshadow. Real soft. Okay, I'm going to go touch up my concealer, my lipstick, and I'll be back. Okay, and that is my everyday eye look. As the day wears, when I am touching up, I'm always working on this inner, blending this and making it better. And the eyelid with the Milk Jumbo Stick, I sometimes will go in and freshen that up with a little more Jumbo Stick and a little more lightness through the day. If you've tried the Milani's, put your favorites down below. Let me know what you think about them. And that is all I have for you today. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Leave comments and questions down below, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Y'all have a good day. Bye.